hips above your knees if that serves you. Letting those hip flexors go a little bit and landing on your mat. Here in this moment, on this beautiful, sunny, bright Monday morning after the rains. Today I wanted to offer this idea of what would love do? And it's a question I like to ask a lot, but thinking that love would come and do yoga on a Monday morning and spending time on your mat with yourself, taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself. Our hearts feed themselves first. That is how our bodies keep going and going. And so taking this time to feed yourself, nourish yourself, appreciate yourself, and notice what's good and beautiful about yourself. So take in a long, deep inhale, fill up your chest. And a long, sweet exhale. Close your eyes if that works for you. Rest your hands lightly on your thighs. Notice the earth underneath. Tilt your pelvis forward gently and grow your spine long and tall towards the sky. Drop your shoulders. Take another long, deep inhale through your nose. And a big exhale. Bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to top. Press in gently. Connect with that heart space underneath. Take a moment here and think about one thing about yourself that you would not change. Something you appreciate, something you enjoy. And let that thought flow through you, circulating into every nook and cranny of you. Might it be your nurturing nature, your sense of humor, your intuition, showing up with love, showing up with flexibility, whatever it might be. Could be your toes, could be your nose. Take in a long, deep inhale and seal that in. And a long exhale. And notice that with kindness to self and compassion, that is how we learn and grow. Here now, you may feel more open and more spacious, more willing to think outside the box, explore, and enjoy. So on the mat today, I want to offer this idea of yoga as a date with yourself, realizing that our relationships with ourselves are our longest and most important relationship. And can it be like a date night? Have fun with it, enjoy it. Notice what's good, celebrate. So with that thought, bring your hands to heart center, press your thumbs into your sternum, finger pads touch, elbows out wide. Take a moment to think of your intention for this next 45 minutes. How can it be fun? How could it be like a date night with yourself? To start off your week on a fun foot, a lighthearted foot, a kind foot, a connecting foot. Can you use this time to find your steadiness, find your balance? Find that strength or that core that will help you navigate through the rest of the week ahead. Take one final deep, long inhale and a huge exhale. your hands back to your thighs and open your eyes slowly, let the light in. Just notice how you feel. Take an inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky, palms face one another, fingers interlace, flip your palms up towards the sky. Reach them as high as you can, ground your sit bones into the earth. Take a long, deep inhale. And on the exhale, round forward, come into a seated cat. Enjoy stretching in all the nooks and crannies. Inhale, arch slightly for cow pose. Exhale, round once again into seated cat. Enjoy all the sensations. Inhale, stretch tall, slight arch. Exhale, round and second navel. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, open your arms out towards the side. Wrap your arms together into a huge hug. Wiggle those fingers to the inner edge of the scapula and just give yourself, excuse me, a huge squeezy hug. Take in a deep inhale. On the exhale, lower your chin into the fold of your arms. Deep inhale here. Notice the stretch in the back of the neck. Allow your head to relax. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, raise your chin up to shoulder height. Unwrap your arms, stretch them out towards the side walls. Engage every muscle, flex your wrists, fingertips reach towards the sky. Pinch your scapula together with intention. Notice all the sensations and let it go. Wrap your arms in the opposite direction, left arm under the right. Give yourself a huge hug. Wiggle those fingers to the medial edge of the scapula. Give yourself a nice hug here. Squeeze tight. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Notice all those sensations and appreciate them. Deep breath here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift your chin back up to shoulder height. Untangle your arms, stretch them out towards the sides, fingers flexed. Lower them down by your sides. Roll your shoulders out 3 times backwards. Notice all the kinks, nooks, things, sending messages, roll them forward 3 times. And then pause. Just notice how you feel. Enjoy all the sensations, all the tingling. Slide the block or the bolster or whatever you might be sitting on out from underneath you. Stretch your legs out long, rock side to side on your sit bones. Ground your sit bones into the earth. Tilt your pelvis forward. Knees can be bent gently. Ankles flexed, toes flexed towards your nose. Hinge forward at the waist. Your chest reaches towards the front of the mat. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward over your toes. Forward fold. Allow your head and neck to release. Notice all the sensations in the back body. If you wish, you can slide your knees towards the earth. Deep inhale into the chest here. And a big exhale. Once again, big inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands up your shins to your knees, to your thighs. Cross your legs. We're going to come into double pigeon. If you are able, take your right ankle and place it atop the left knee and rock side to side on your sit bones. Find your center and ground into the earth. If that doesn't work, bring your left ankle in front, your right ankle in front of your left knee. But see if you can bring it atop the knee. Stay upright here. Hinge forward at the waist. Spine is long and straight. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky. And notice right here in this spot, the release in the outer right thigh. If you wish, stay upright with your hands resting gently on your knees. Take a deep inhale into your chest and a long exhale. If your right foot is in front of you, hinge forward at the waist and walk your hands along the earth in front of you, inch them forward. You can do this with your leg atop too if you wish, or stay upright. Notice the release in the outer right thigh with kindness and compassion, and just enjoy it. Long, deep inhale and exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Slowly walk your hands back if you're folded forward. If you're sitting upright, open your eyes, untangle your feet, stretch them long in front once again. Both legs reach long. Move the flesh of your sit bones, flex your toes, ankles, knees. Take your hands, place them behind you, come into Dandasana or staff pose. Straight your legs, every muscle engaged, fingertips press into the earth, shoulders down and back, chest puffs out towards the front of the mat. Deep inhale here. And long exhale. Another long, sweet inhale. Everything engaged. And exhale, let it go. Recross your legs in the opposite fold. Left ankle atop the right knee or left ankle in front of the right knee. Rock side to side on your sit bones. Once again, move the flesh of your seat out of the way, as Nicole would say. Sit as upright as you can. Tilt your pelvis forward. Grow your spine long and tall towards the sky. Crown of the head reaches towards that sun, and drop your shoulders. Hands rest lightly on your knees. Deep inhale into your chest here. And a big exhale. If you wish, you can walk your hands forward on the earth in front, or if your left foot is in front. And notice how that changes the stretch or release in the outer left thigh. Enjoy it. Perhaps it's like a fine wine on a date night. Notice it, appreciate it. Maybe it's the beautiful flower on the table. Notice how good it feels to open it and let things loosen. Perhaps fly off. Your hands are on the earth. Slowly come back upright to a seat. Open your eyes, untangle your legs, and flip them around whichever way you wish to come and meet in hands and knees. Hands directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips, tops of the feet ground into the earth, shins ground into the earth. All 10 fingers spread out wide, 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 equal pie shapes between each one. Inhale, arch into cow pose. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Sit bones reach towards the sky. Exhale, round into cat. Head and neck drop completely. Move as fully to the edge of the arch as you can. Inhale, come back to cow pose. Exhale, round into cat. Drop your head and neck. Enjoy it. Inhale for cow. Reach the crown of your head and your sit bones all the way up. Notice the stretch in the front of the abdomen and enjoy it. Exhale, round into cat. A full cat. Reach your navel all the way through your spine, all the way up towards the sky. And come back to neutral. Tabletop. Walk your hands forward to handprint, curl your toes, and shift your hips up into downward dog. Pause here and enjoy it. Notice all the sensations. Walk the dog out first thing in the morning, resting one heel and then the other into the earth. Bend that left knee, press your right heel towards the earth. Bend your right knee, press your left heel fully towards the earth. Enjoy all of the sensations.
Lift up onto your tiptoes as high as you can. And slowly lower both heels towards the earth. Lots of sensations there. Focus your gaze about 2 feet in front of your toes. Ground into both hands, arms straight, long, engaged. Press your weight into your hands, shift your hips back and up, and allow your head to drop closer to the earth. Notice how you feel and enjoy this. Inhale your right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dogs. Hips are square to start, heel presses into the back wall, every muscle engaged. Both hands, both arms, left leg, right leg, heel presses back towards the back wall. Exhale, stack your right hip, bend your knee, roll out your ankle in one direction and then the other. Notice the cracks, pops. Re-square your hips. Gently bring your right foot between your hands. Come into Anjaneyasana or a low lunge. One of my favorite poses. Wiggle your right toes forward. Right ankle is in front of the right knee. Tuck your right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale both arms up towards the sky. Anjaneyasana or low lunge. Exhale, sink into your hips. Inhale, reach your fingertips tall. Exhale, sink down a little more. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, sink into those hips and enjoy it. Bring your hands to heart center. Press the thumbs into your sternum and close your eyes. Just notice and enjoy all of the sensations here. With your eyes closed, you may wobble a little, and that's okay. Notice the ball of your foot, your toes connect to the earth, the tops of your back toes. Ground into the strength below. Press your thumbs into the heart space and just pay attention to your heart here for a moment. What do you notice? And enjoy it. Open your eyes. Lower your hands on either side of that front foot. Curl your back toes. Lift up the back knee. Come into high lunge. Left hand, left palm on the floor. Twist to the right. Easy twist. Back leg is straight. Arms are both straight, stretched long in either direction. Deep inhale. Exhale, take your right hand, tuck it into the left hip crease. Roll your shoulder open and look up. Notice the pockets behind the heart that open up here. Send the breath into all those little nooks and crannies and enjoy it. Exhale, release your right arm back up towards the sky. Lower it to the outside of the right foot. Straighten your right leg. Hop the back foot forward about a footprint. Come into long pyramid. Both legs are straight. Right hip is tacked back. Left hip forward a little bit. Enjoy all the sensations. Your back heel won't touch the earth. Notice what you feel in the back of the right leg with compassion. Allow your head and neck to release as much as you can over that right leg. Any blocks, grab those. Just hang out here for a few breaths. Enjoy all the experience has to offer. And shift your weight into your toes, into your heels. Stay where you are. Play with your hips a little bit, or just fold forward in complete release and notice how that feels. 2 more breaths. Last one. Lift up onto the toes of your back foot. Press off your back foot and bring it forward to meet the front, at the front of the mat. Feet wide stance, wiggle them, ground them into the earth. Lift up all 10 toes and lower them down. Take your hands, clasp your elbows, and come into a forward fold. Complete release here. Knees can be bent. Head and neck hang fully. Lift all 10 toes up, lower them down. Notice all the sensations in the backs of the legs and enjoy it. Release your elbows, bring your hands to your sacrum. Extend your fists, straighten your elbows, and allow your hands to fall over your head and neck towards the front of the mat, releasing the front of the shoulders. Inhale deeply into all those little tight, twangy spots. Exhale, let it go. Bend your left knee, straighten your right, twist gently to the right, and enjoy all of that. Bend your right knee, straighten your left, and enjoy all of that. Come back to center. Allow your hands to release another inch or two forward, letting your head and neck go completely. Bring your hands back to your sacrum. Run them down the backs of your thighs towards the earth. Engage your belly and slowly roll up to stand. Head will be the last to rise. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears as high as they can go. Drop them towards the back of the mat. Pinch the scapula together with intention and lower them towards the front, palms open. Tadasana or mountain pose. Take a moment here and really enjoy it. Notice the shifts in blood flow, the tingles. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Wiggle your fingers, all of them. Lift your toes up, lower them down like monkey toes. Take a moment and enjoy it. This little shift is actually one of my favorites. Never liked it when people rushed through and you missed out on all the tingles. So take a moment here and fully appreciate them. And know that if you ever want to hang out longer, you can do that too. Open your eyes. Inhale your arms out and up towards the sky. Palms come together, slight arch back, fold forward, forward fold. Inhale for a half lift, spine straight, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold. Ground your hands into the earth, step back to plank, top of the push-up. Strong body, strong core, connect with your navel. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, bend your knees, untuck your toes and slowly roll down. Chaturanga to the earth. Untuck your toes, weights out of your hands. Inhale for low cobra, heart shines forward, crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for low cobra once again. Reach higher this time. Crown of the head reaches higher, heart shines farther forward, hips ground into the earth. Exhale, lower down. Press back into tabletop and then directly back into child's pose. Knees apart, toes together, hips sink down and low. Walk your fingers as far forward as you can. Stretch your shoulders, your armpits. Your forehead, third eye connects into the earth. Sink those hips back down and low. Breathe into the pelvis area. Breathe into your heart space. And take a moment here once again to connect with one thing about yourself that you would never want to change. Something you want to bring forth ongoing, something you love, appreciate about yourself that makes you unique, loving, something you enjoy or others enjoy. Realizing that we're not all a self-improvement project. There are lots of good things already there that we want to nourish and feed and grow and enjoy. Kind of like date night when you realize that there are good things. You remember why you like that person. Remember why you like yourself. 2 more long deep breaths here. Slowly shift your weight forward, press back up to downward dog, and we'll meet there. Take a moment to readjust, reorganize, ground back into the earth. Inhale, raise that left leg up towards the sky, hips squared, be like a dog. Everything engaged, both arms, both hands, both legs, heel flexed. Exhale, stack your hip, roll the ankle out. Re-square your hip and gently bring your foot between your hands. Come into Anjaneyasana. Wiggle those left toes forward so your knee does not extend beyond your ankle. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, sink into low lunge and enjoy it. Inhale, reach tall towards the sky. Exhale, sink into the hips. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, sink a little lower. Readjust your toes and feet so it feels good. When you're ready, bring your hands to heart center. Press the thumbs into the sternum. Each finger pad touches. Notice the skin to skin contact and enjoy it. And close your eyes. Notice your thumbs press into the sternum and the heart space. Just enjoy all the sensations. Compassion and love. 2 more breaths here. If that back knee is bothering you, you can fold your mat underneath, double it up. Put a blanket under it, unless your cat has stolen it. Open your eyes. Lower your hands to either side of that left foot. Curl your back toes, straight your back leg, lift up to a high lunge. Ground your right hand into the earth, twist towards the left, easy twist. Right hand grounds into the earth, left fingertips reach tall, back leg is straight. Breathe into that heart space. Inhale and reach tall towards the sky. Exhale, take your left fingers, wrap them into your right hip crease, roll your left shoulder back. Breathe into all the nooks and crannies of your chest here and enjoy it. Exhale, let it go. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, reach your left fingertips tall towards the sky. Once again, lower your left hand to the outside of the left foot. Step the back foot forward a footprint, straighten both legs and come into a long pyramid or whatever length suits you. Tack that left hip back, right hip forward. Notice the abundance of sensation perhaps in the back of that left leg. Breathe into it. And let go, fold forward over that front leg. And enjoy it. Way more breaths here. Last one. Rise off the back foot, lift up onto the back toes, step that back foot forward, come into a forward fold. Hips reach skyward, knees are bent, gently head and neck release completely towards the floor. Engage your belly, slowly roll up to stand, vertebrae by vertebrae, head will be the last to rise. When you arrive, shrug your shoulders up to your ears, pinch them as high as you can. Draw them back towards one another, pinch the scapula together. Notice all the sensations there, and then lower slowly your hands by your hips, palms open towards the front. Lift up all 10 toes, lower them down. Close your eyes and take a moment. Notice all the delicious feelings circulating, coursing through, everything readjusting. Perhaps a spot that doesn't feel good, send it love. Take this moment to pause and be present and truly notice what's going on. Long, sweet inhales and long, deep exhales. Your hands to heart center and open your eyes. Press your thumbs into your sternum. Take a look at your fingers and connect the pinkies, the fourth finger, the third finger, the index finger, and your thumbs, and rub each one of them together and just notice how that feels and enjoy it. And we are going to come into dancer pose for fun, since it's supposed to be a date. So ground your left foot into the earth, lift up all 5 toes, lower it down. Take your right hand, bring your knee up to your right hand, knee is at hip height. Run your right hand along the thigh, down the front of the shin, and grab your ankle, tug your ankle and heel towards your right buttock. Your left hand reaches up towards the sky. Start upright in this fully vertical position. Ground deeply through the left foot into the earth, left fingertips reach towards the sky, right top of the foot presses into the right hand. If you wish, tilt forward into dancer pose from here and have fun with it. You may notice a lot of wobbles on one side or the other. Breathe into the front of that right thigh, press the right foot into your hand, reach that left fingertips as long, far forward as you can and enjoy. Exhale, let it go. Slowly rise back up to vertical, lower down, or fall as the case may be.
Yes.
All right. We will do the other side. Ground into the earth. Lift up your right toes, lower them down. Left hand runs along the top of the left thigh, front of the left knee, front of the left shin to the ankle. You can grab the top of your left foot, press it into your left hand. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Long, straight right side of the body, right fingertips reach tall, right foot grounds into the earth, hips square towards the front of the mat. Exhale, tip your torso forward, come into dancer pose. Just enjoy whatever wiggles and wobbles happen to happen. Perhaps you're much better balanced on this side than the other, or not. Enjoy whatever happens for you here. Press that left foot into your left hand. Reach your right fingertips far forward. Focus your gaze on a spot on the floor that's not moving if you need to. And slowly come back upright. Your right hand back to your right hip and come back to stand. Take things out.
That was hysterical. Okay.
I'm so excited. You guys are having so much fun.
We're just seeing our lives go further.
It's all perfect. Notice that we're having a great date all together here on Zoom. So let's meet seated on the mat. And let's actually come into butterfly pose, because that feels right. Rock side to side on your hips and have fun with it. Take your hands, grab your ankles, draw your ankles in towards your pelvis as best you can. Arms are straight, hinge at the hips, puff your chest forward, crown of the head reaches forward. Inhale and lengthen your spine even a little bit more. Close your eyes if that's comfortable. And exhale, let it go. Release your hands and stretch your legs out wide. Come into a wide angle pose. Take your hands behind you and wiggle your hips forward and your legs out a little bit wider. Hold forward and hinge at the hips. So your chest is puffing forward. Your hands are placed behind you. Tense them or use your fists. Inhale, lift those hips up and slide them forward gently. Your toes are flexed towards your knees. Your ankles flexed towards your knees. Legs are straight. You need to bring your knees closer together, your legs closer together. You can do that and just enjoy it. Notice all the sensations. Breathe into it. Try closing your eyes and see how that feels. Exhale, let it go. Take your hands, slide those legs back together. Straight and long in front of you. And move the flesh of your seat once again. Flex your toes towards your nose. You can keep your knees gently bent or straight. Inhale your arms up towards the sky. Engage your belly and fold forward over your toes into an easy forward fold. Release everything towards your knees. Press those knees into the earth if you wish. Final forward release. Slowly let go of your toes. Walk your hands back up your knees, thighs. You arrive upright. Raise your arms to be parallel to your legs. Engage your belly and slowly roll back inch by inch by inch to land on the floor. Take a moment to arrive and let everything sink into the earth beneath you. And enjoy this transition too. Another transition that feels so good that we often miss. It's like sitting at a table at an outdoor restaurant and just looking around and seeing all the things happening. And enjoying them. Flip your palms over to face the floor. Bend your knees, walk your heels towards your buttocks. Press into your feet, press into your palms, press into your forearms, and reach your sit bones up towards the sky for a quick bridge pose to release the back body. Shimmy your shoulders underneath you, grab the outer edges of your mat, tug them towards your heels to open your chest. Reach those sit bones as high as you can and knees connect energetically. 2 big breaths here. Reach high, high, high. One more. On the exhale, untuck your shoulders, release your hands, and slowly lower down to the floor. Draw your knees into your chest and give them a big hug. To start, lift your forehead up, hug your knees, squeeze everything tight into a tight, 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 tight ball. And let your head and neck come back down to the earth. Hands still clasped around the shins.
Rock side to side on your sacrum, giving yourself a nice massage here with the knees together, hugged in tightly towards your chest. Enjoy it. Release your hands, grab the outer edges of your feet and come into happy baby. Soles of the feet reach towards the sky. Rock side to side on your sacrum here. Enjoy the massage. You can straighten one leg and then the other. Have fun with it. You can rock, really rock, and see what happens. Bring the soles of your feet together. Press your heels into your groin and enjoy that for a moment. Release your hands and lower your feet towards the earth. Bring your knees together, feet apart to the outer edge of the mat. Readjust your hips if you need to, your shoulders if you need to. Take your arms above you into an easy cactus shape and allow your knees to fall to the right into an easy twist. Energetically press that left knee towards the front right corner of the mat. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Inhale. On the exhale, bring your knees back to center. Knees together, feet apart. Take a deep inhale. And exhale them towards the left this time. Energetically press the right knee towards the front left corner of the mat. Notice the stretch in the right waist. And your knees back to center. Straighten your legs long in front of you. Arms are still extended above in the loose cactus shape. And now extend your arms as long and tall towards the top of the mat, beyond the top of the mat as you can. Take your left thumb and middle finger, grab the right wrist, tug it towards the left and walk your feet towards the left into a banana shape. Right ankle comes atop the left ankle. You'll notice a huge stretch in the whole right side body and enjoy it. Uncross your ankles, bring your feet back to center. Bring your hands back to center. Reclasp your right thumb and index finger around the left wrist. Tug it towards the right. Walk your feet to the right. Left ankle atop the right, banana shape on that side. Huge, long final stretch here. Breathe into the whole left side body. And exhale, let it go. Uncross the ankles, walk them back to center, bring your hands back to center. Release the clasp of your wrists and bring your hands down by your side at your waist. Allow your feet to fall open towards the side. Coming into Shavasana or final resting pose. Notice with intention how you feel right now. Notice all the tingling, all the goodness, the joy from moving and stretching and enjoying and breathing over the last hour. Taking a big deep inhale and a huge exhale. Take a few moments here at the start of this beautiful week to just be, to relax, nourish, heal, restore. Let your heart feed itself first.
Gently begin to deepen your breath. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Really wiggle your toes today, just for fun. Take a long, deep inhale. Stretch your arms long above you as far as you can. Reach your toes as far in front of you. Deepen, deepen, deepen that inhale, even a little bit more. And let it go. Draw your knees into your chest and roll over whichever way feels fun. And hang out there for a moment. To live in a magical way, one in which you connect with the universe, loving yourself isn't optional. It comes first. To hear the quiet voice of your heart, so you know when you're being led. To hear your thoughts, so you can see what you really believe. To trust and open your heart, you must first experience love for yourself. Learn to love the way you handle things. Love your unique way of learning, growing, and seeing things. Love where you've been, love what you've done, love where you are, and what you are doing now. Slowly press into your hands and come up to a comfortable seat where we began. Ground your sit bones into the earth beneath you. Tilt your pelvis forward and grow your spine long and tall towards the sky. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Take a moment here to enjoy how good it feels. Bring your hands to heart center. Enjoy the sensations of skin to skin. Doing that for yourself. A date with yourself, no one else is needed. You can even rub your hands together and press those thumbs into the sternum, into the heart space. Noticing your heart underneath. Taking a long, deep inhale and a huge exhale. The light in me shines and reflects and honors the light in each and every one of you. Have a beautiful week, enjoying yourself, having fun, and feeding your own heart first. It's from there that we can show up as the best version of ourselves, for ourselves, and for everyone else. May you all be well. May you all be loved. May you all experience joy this week. Namaste.
Namaste.